Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into a topic that is very important: the common misconceptions about Christians. Whether you're a Christian yourself or just curious, this video is all about clearing up some of the misunderstandings that people might have. We will explore where these misconceptions come from, why they are misleading, and what being a Christian truly means. Alright, let's start with one of the biggest misconceptions out there: that Christians are judgmental. It is something you hear all the time, right? That Christians are all about pointing fingers, telling people what to do, and looking down on others. But here's the truth: Christianity at its core is about love and compassion. Yes, Christians do believe in a certain standard of living, as taught in the Bible. But Jesus himself warned against judgment. In Matthew 7 verse 1, he said, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged." Many Christians strive to live by this principle. The goal is not to judge others, but to share the love, grace, and mercy that they have received from God. The second misconception is that Christians don't believe in science. This one comes up a lot, especially in conversations around evolution, climate change, and other scientific topics. It is true that some Christians have different views on certain scientific theories, but that doesn't mean that all Christians reject science. In fact, many famous scientists throughout history were Christians. People like Isaac Newton, Blaise Pascal, and Gregor Mendel. There are also countless Christians in the field of medicine, engineering, and research today. Many Christians believe that science and faith can coexist. They see science as a way to understand the natural world that God created. For them, discovering more about the universe is actually a way to appreciate God's creativity and power. Another big misconception is that Christians think they are perfect or somehow better than other people. This stereotype can make it seem like Christians believe they are flawless. In reality, Christianity is based on the idea that everyone falls short. Nobody is perfect. Romans 3:23 says, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." Christians don't believe they are better than anyone else. Instead, they believe that everyone is in need of God's grace and forgiveness. When people see Christians acting humbly and serving others, that's them acknowledging that they are not perfect. They are just trying to follow Jesus and live out his teachings, even if they sometimes mess up. Let's move on to a lighter misconception: that Christians can't have fun. This one is pretty common and honestly a bit of a funny one. Sure, Christians are called to live by certain values, and there are boundaries that come with that, like avoiding things that go against biblical principles. But that doesn't mean that Christians don't have fun. You'll find Christians at gospel concerts, sport events, movies, traveling, and spending time with friends and families just like anyone else. The idea here is not to avoid fun. It is to find joy in things that align with their values and respect their relationship with God. Many Christians actually believe that their faith brings them even greater joy because they experience a deep, meaningful purpose in life. The next misconception is that a lot of people think that Christianity is just a long list of rules. Do this, do not do that. It can seem rigid, like a set of restrictions instead of a relationship. But the foundation of Christianity is not rules, it is a relationship. Jesus simplified the commandments into two main principles: love God and love your neighbor. For Christians, it is about a personal connection with God and living a life that reflects that love. The rules in Christianity are there to guide believers toward living a meaningful, fulfilling, and moral life. They are meant to be a path, not a prison. Christianity is more about transformation than conformity. Christians believe that by growing in their relationship with God, they would naturally start to live in a way that honors Him. Now, this is a tough one, but it's an important misconception to address: the idea that Christians are intolerant or even hateful. This is often linked to disagreements on social or moral issues, which can sometimes lead to perception of intolerance. Here is the thing: while Christianity does teach certain beliefs and values, Jesus' primary message was about love and acceptance. He spent time with people from all backgrounds, welcomed those society rejected, and consistently showed love to others. Christians are called to follow his example by loving everyone, regardless of their beliefs or lifestyle. The Bible teaches Christians to love others, even when there are differences. Unfortunately, some Christians fall short of this, but many are genuinely striving to live by Jesus' command to love others unconditionally. Another misconception is that Christians do not care about the environment. Some people think that because Christians believe in life after death, they don't care about the state of the planet. In reality, Christians are called to be a steward of God's creation. In Genesis, God entrusts human with the care of the earth. Many Christians feel a deep responsibility to take care of the environment because they believe it's part of honoring God's creation. You will find plenty of Christians involved in environmental initiatives, eco-friendly practices, and sustainable living. Lastly, there is this misconception that Christians don't have doubts or struggles. It is easy to assume that Christians always feel secure in their beliefs and don't face challenges. But the reality is, everyone has moments of doubt, even Christians with deep faith. The Bible is full of stories of people who doubted, struggled, and even questioned God. David, Job, Peter, they all went through challenging times in their faith. Christians see doubt as a part of the journey, a chance to grow and deepen their relationship with God. Many Christians actually find that working through their doubts brings them closer to God and strengthens their faith in the long run. So there you have it, some of the biggest misconceptions about Christians, broken down and debunked. I hope this video has given you a little more insight into what it really means to be a Christian and cleared up some misunderstandings. Remember, if you have questions or want to share your thoughts, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might be interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.